21. Inside outside dribble forcing, a definitive choice upon a defender. When executed at speed by wingers, softly nick the ball inward with your inside while dropping your shoulder and tilting your upper torso toward that direction. The absolute core here is your supporting plant foot. Right as you touch the ball, perform a micro hop to plant your foot in a position that leaves you fully primed to cleanly explode away with the opposite outside. Right after, drive off the ground with your plant foot while cleanly pushing the ball away in the opposite direction using the outside of your foot. While the initial inside touch and shoulder drop signal a definitive forward drive to the defender, your plant foot simultaneously handles a braking mechanic in a continuous sequence, making it a highly compelling feint. Similarly, if a defender is deeply threatened by your raw pace, a single convincing execution can completely lock them into a severe wrong foot situation. In real matches, however, rather than expecting to completely sit a defender down every time, simply delaying their reaction speed and forcing them into a late recovery step is more than enough to claim the full benefits of the feint. Furthermore, because this is an absolute baseline element of dribbling that links seamlessly with stepovers, I highly recommend mastering it thoroughly with both feet. Looking at positions, this is a highly utilized movement heavily deployed by professional forwards when they need to quickly carve out a clean shooting angle. The most common error point is pushing the ball too far on the initial inside touch, which makes it exceptionally difficult to snap it back cleanly with the outside in the next step. Therefore, when first drilling this, making an ultralight inside touch, or even completely bypassing the touch to practice just the plant foot hop and shoulder drop, is perfectly fine. Ultimately though, having the ball shift even a fraction of an inch adds immense value to deceiving the opponent. When training young players initially, they very frequently try to execute the inside-outside sequence rigidly, without incorporating that subtle micro hop with the plant foot. Without that hop, the inside feint loses all conviction, and driving away with the outside becomes incredibly clunky. You must integrate that hop. Additionally, instead of executing it as an isolated single movement, you can continuously chain inside-outside touches. Compared to a rigid straight-line run, this is nightmare fuel for a defender. Because the ball's coordinates shift with every single micro-touch, the feint efficiency is superb. As an attacker, right before you deliver the clinical finish, continuously aiming to push the ball past the defender's front extending foot, essentially cutting directly behind them, will establish a massive advantage. This dribble is particularly impossible to stop when executed at full throttle, because it forces the defender into a desperate split-second decision. The golden secret here, right after the outside touch and right before snapping it back inside, sweeping your plant foot completely over the ball heavily widens your dribbling angle, making it devastatingly powerful.